Yes, we're back on another episode. This is the show of... That's a great way to start. Just laugh at your own self. Hey, this is the SoapyRao Show. Welcome back to another episode. And I'm going to do it properly, mate. I'm probably going to do it. Anyhow, if you're watching this on YouTube, there's this guy, and there are a series of people, depending on the kind of videos that are recommended to you on the platform, that have these ads for not motivational, it's this corporate growth, one of those days, guys, self-help kind of programs, corporate training programs. And there's one particular guy, this is what happened. His video popped up before something I was waiting to watch. I don't even know why. Well, I don't watch business development kind of on entrepreneurship videos, as he calls it, and how to become a successful entrepreneur. And it popped up, but it was just so bad. This guy was just so badly good, if that makes any sense, because he's like, "Hi," and he didn't say his name immediately. He's like, "Are you sitting at your desk being the CEO of your company? Are you being at your desk being HR of your company? Are you a person who doesn't know the difference between business owner and self-employed? Hi, I'm Amit Parekh." I'm sure. I had to go Google this guy, and he's got a bunch of videos, and he does these seminars, he does these coaching classes on how to become a better entrepreneur and how to be a business owner versus a self-employed individual. And I'm telling you that in 6 months, I will show you how to become clearly something. Anyhow, if that ad just played before this, I've clearly done a plug for him. And Amit, I don't know how it's spelled. Amit, no worries, man. You can wear multiple hats and get multiple awards. Life coach. That's the new one. Life coach Carter. Yeah. That's anyhow. So, while we're on the topic of YouTube videos, as many people would refer to them as videos, there's a new kind. I like the reviews, the ones where people do tech reviews, gadget reviews, car reviews, guitar reviews, song reviews. It starts getting a little weird. Like it's these people going, John Mayer's, I don't like what he did there. Fuck you, like, right? I mean, it just adds to this sort of, can I use the word ethos? This sort of environment of like, who the fuck are you to create when I'm here and I have the power of the internet and anonymity. I like that word. I got it right. Anonymity. To sit and shit on everything that you create because I've got the power of YouTube, bro. And I don't know. It just, I suppose everyone has the right. And I was like, what's your problem? Everyone has an opinion. And she's kind of like this person in my life who's just like, Sundeep, why are you so pissed off? Everyone has the right. I'm like, not everyone has the right to an opinion. They need to shut up. And she's like, that's what a lot of people who want authoritarian sort of control. Yeah, but it's probably good. No, it's not good, but it's not either or. No, fucking, you can't live in that. But I think now you have these reaction videos. Have you guys seen these reaction videos where people, and I've in this particular space of stand-up, like where there's a video of a guy doing stand-up, these people, and I've noticed this a couple of times, where they sit on the sofa and there's the video, I think, playing between them, and it's of them reacting to this video. What the fuck is going on in our world, guys? Like, you are literally watching another person watching another video, and you're watching their reactions. Or I understand if you do an analysis or whatever it is, it's still shitty that some untalented cunt can go and review a big movie. But this is another level, right? Where you're just sitting there and you saw what he did there with that punchline. I mean, diabetes, that's the only solution to these people. Only cure to get rid of these. I mean, they literally, this is entertainment apparently, right? Them watch him, and because they're popular for some other reason and they've got a subscriber base for some other reason, you're going to sit there and watch them. It fucking baffles me. If I ever get into that space, please, I give you the right to shoot me before I ever do something like that. Yeah, it's fucking branded content, bro. Just you watch something and I'll watch something else, but do it in the blind way because you're blind, no, correct? So you don't react only. Influencer, mother. Fucking great. Why did I say mother? The weather is awesome. I wasn't for that. I was just having a cup of coffee. Yeah, it's like right now, a really, really sort of hardworking guys give me a cup of coffee, and I'm going to sit here and guess what? I'm going to go one step further, and you guys are going to hear me drink this coffee and react to it. No, I'm just thinking how I do it. It's so pointless. I mean, literally, this was me reacting to my coffee, right? I mean, my mum made it. It's black coffee. It's got a spoon of sugar, none of the organic shit. It's just proper white sugar. That's right, guys. I still stick to white sugar. And the water's hot. It's cold outside. It's in a glass. It's not flowing freely across my room. I have to lap it off the floor. It's hot coffee in a cup. And this is it, right? This is it. Here you go. It's my reaction video, guys. My reaction podcast to homemade coffee. Yeah, I'm going to write a new show. 3 more shots, please, of espresso. Oh, 4 more shots, please. Yeah, I would happily give the director 4 more shots. Fucking knows. I haven't watched that show. I don't know. I'm just in one of those moods. Hey, by the way, as the title suggests, I don't even know what the title is. 30 years, that's this year, of me having this eye condition. Yeah, what a good transition from fucking coffee reviews to your blindness. That's beautifully done, Sundeep. Well done. Well, speaking of black and dark things, my sight. Hey, see, the reason I mention it is on Saturday I went to this retina specialist, and he kind of looks at my eyes and he goes, and he's wearing a mask now, and he kind of comes really close, he looks into my eyes and he goes, hey, yeah, I have a daughter or a son, whichever one you prefer. And he says, how many fingers? And if I say 3, he's like, damn it, I wanted someone who... No, I like an ophthalmology, and what the fuck? What is ophthalmology is the thing. Ophthalmology, ophthalmologist, ophthalmological reference became sexual. How many fingers? But they do that, like, how many fingers? And the lady who was doing my optometry test, the power, and like, the things like the mirror and letters and alphabets, she's like, how many fingers? And she's fucking just like trying to get into my face, and I don't like it. Anyway, so this guy looked at my eyes and he goes, it's been 5 years and it looks like you're so my eyes have deteriorated. And the thing is, the problem I have, I'm okay with that. Now, when I first got diagnosed with this in 1991, that's right, 30 years, 91 plus 30, 20, 21. I mean, actually 91 plus 30 is 120. No, what are you talking about? No, it's not. 1991 plus 30 is 2021. Why would you complicate something like that when the whole world is following it? So they diagnosed it early on, and at the start, just when God said, let there be light, they said, not for Sundeep. And it was Stargardt's disease was the condition. Stargardt's disease, and it was recently proven through a genetic sequencing test done by a company, which established that I have a mutated gene or a mutation. Again, let's not go down into the word ophthalmology. I think you guys have heard enough of it. Called the ABCA4 gene. Now, I've done read up on some other articles, the extent of my research, 2 articles about the ABCA4 gene, and apparently it is responsible for Stargardt's disease. Now, of course, I did spoke to, yeah, because English is also responsible, and the ABCA4 gene is also responsible for fucking up your words on Mondays, or whichever day this podcast is being recorded, just to keep it a little, So this particular gene, there's research going on, and they're finding out ways in which to correct the mutation by doing things like gene editing, genetic gene therapy. But so this doctor said, after looking at your eyes, he said, yes, of course, the report and the gene thing says you have ABCA4 gene problem, but by looking at your eyes, he said the word morphology. And I said, what did you say? He said, the morphology of your eye. I said, good Lord, the morphology of my eye. It sounds epic. Tell me what the problem is. He said, it's not consistent with Stargardt's disease, even though I like Stargardt's disease. I've come to like the name. And Stargardt's disease, you can't completely go blind, is what I've been told. And basically central vision, peripheral vision, whatever. He said, Stargardt's disease no longer. I'm like, oh man, I like that. Sundeep Rao, son of Sitaram Rao, diagnosed with Stargardt's disease, lives in a nebula oblongata, eats carrot. So that was something I kind of got used to. 30 years. Hey, Stargardt's disease. Oh, finally confirmed. 30 years. Now he's like, dude, you might have cone rod dystrophy or RP. Now, RP could lead to complete blindness. I'm like, see, I'm okay with it, right? Like I did hold on for many years. Like, oh, what am I going to do? I'm not able to see. I wish I could play the Wimbledon, or I always had this hope somewhere, and hope is something you cling on to. I'm going to try Formula One, something. Never, right? Even if I had eyes or sight, I wouldn't probably be good enough. But yeah, when you can't do something, you're like, yeah, if I could see, I'd do it, bro. Of course, right? So I made peace with the fact that I'm going to do things that I can and focus on either the other senses or certain skills I've developed or certain things I like to do, which might not depend on my sight. But when it's not clear after 30 years, I'm like, guys, what the fuck are you doing? Like, after 30 years, you got to have some clarity, right? If I don't, at least you should, is what I'm thinking. But anyway, 30 more years. Hopefully in 30 years, I come to you with another episode, 60 years of being a visually impaired person, therefore VIP. Yeah, someone told me this, another person who's visually impaired said, we are VIPs, bro. And I'm like, oh, great, means nothing. But yeah, so I just thought it's a nice clickbaity title, which you need in today's day and age, is to bait them with some clicks. And then you say, hey, fuck you. Yeah, this is a reaction video of Stargardt's disease. So yeah, there's some research going on out there. See, a couple of important words you have to put in, otherwise the sentence sounds like a fucking peasant. There's good research going out there. It's going out. The research is going out with experiments, and together they're going to have some fucking amazing looking test tubes. Yeah. The Bunsen burner. I love that. Mr. Bunsen burner met Miss Beaker, and together they had a beautiful going out project. The research came out successful, and after a point, they wanted it peer-reviewed. Ooh. So, as I was saying, how many fingers? No, what I was saying is some clarity would just give you closure. And I think I'm at a place where I am not so, I can't say, no, I'm not that bad. But it would be nice to know, whether it's a boy or a girl. Or how many fingers. Anyhow, I just wanted to share that with you on this episode. I hope you guys are well. And of course, if you are a first-time listener, the first question I ask you is how many fingers. No, I hope you enjoyed what you heard. I'm usually a little better with the flow of words, but some days you get stuck. The tongue gets it's too big for the mouth, or it's too small, or gets lost, or whatever. Things happen. But this is pretty much it, and I will be interviewing some people. I've got some lined up. They're just putting up their prices. No, none of them, they haven't been approached yet, and you'll hear from them and me together on this podcast, not this episode. On this podcast, it's called the SoapyRao Show. Thank you, wherever you're listening to this. I think if you get onto the YouTube channel, it looks nice. It's some subscribers, it just looks really, really sad if it's 0. I know I won't be able to tell, even though my screen reader just sounds like it's at a lower pitch, like 0, 0. So if you can get, go click something, do something, move something else. Things happen with the internet. It's kind of like magic. And eventually, who knows, we'll take over the world. So I'd appreciate it. See, again, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And till next time, you know the drill. Drill and rules. You know the drill, man. Or whatever you may identify as. Goodbye. God bless. Take care of yourselves, I suppose. Cheers.